Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will discuss the scientific foundation of the food preservation. In the last lecture we have discussed the food history, food preservation in ancient times, the techniques which adopted in the past, in the ancient times for the preservation of the food. And in this lecture and in upcoming lectures we will discuss the scientific foundation of the food preservation, in which the first thing goes to the canning. That is, the French forces were fighting in Egypt against their enemies and were gaining victories over them, but were losing to an unseen enemy called hunger. Because if there is no food, ultimately you will have to retreat and you will have to lose. And it is stated that it is the quartermaster general who wins the battle. Basically, he provides ammunition, the food, each and everything to the soldiers fighting in the front line. At that time, when they found that we are losing to an unseen enemy, hunger, the Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte announced a prize of 12,000 francs for the person who introduced and invent a method of food preservation in which the food may be supplied to the frontline soldiers in Egypt in safe and healthy form. For this purpose, a person named Nicholas Appert introduced a method in which the food was healthy and safe and was transported and shifted from France to the Egypt and was supplied to the forces. And he got the promised price of 12,000 francs on 30th January 1810. The method which he used is now known as canning. This was known as appertization also, on the basis of the name of the Nicholas Appert. And this is called the art of appertization. He took 4 steps in preserving the food by this method. The steps are, at the first step, he put the food commodities in the glass jars with care. He closed the jars, the glass bottles, with care, and he placed the jars or the bottles in the boiling water for a certain length of time depending on the nature of the food commodity which is to be preserved. And after that, at the end, he removed the jars or the glass bottles from the boiling water with care and placed it to preserve the food commodities. This is the first lecture about the scientific foundation in the modern times, and in the upcoming lectures we will discuss the freezing, refrigeration, dehydration, drying, flour milling, the use of the X-rays or the irradiation, and microwave heating, etc. in the upcoming lectures. If you have any question or any suggestion, I will appreciate. Thank you.